Today we're diving into the crazy journey of world records for the most trophies with a brawler. We'll kick things off with the first rank 35, then move on to 2,000 trophies, 3,000, and all the way up to 5,000 trophies. And right now, we'll check out the very first brawler to hit 10,000 trophies. Let's see how this all went down in today's video. Creator code Jonas. We kick things off on August 26th, 2019, when this Brawl Talk dropped featuring 8-Bit, a brawler with extra lives. The wild thing is, before this, the maxed rank was 20, which meant 500 trophies was the highest you could go. For the first time, we had ranks going from 20 to 25 and then from 25 to 30, just like we know now. That was a big deal back then. Fast forward to September 2nd, 2019, about a week after the update, and we have YDE with Mortis, the first player in the world to reach rank 35. YDE really dominated here, and when the ball came to him, he smashed it in with Mortis. 1-0. It's pretty interesting they played Brawl Ball too. YDE sneaks in, uses his ult on both opponents, and charges up the next one right away. He totally carried the round. And there it is, the first ever rank 35 brawler. What a milestone. Here's what it looks like in the lobby again. Oh, and I have to mention, ImSkyRix was also at rank 35. Not sure if they got it at the same time, because YDE was said to be faster, but they might have hit it in the same match. Now, on October 8th, 2019, just 2 months later, we have 8-Bit, the new brawler with the extra life, completely OP when he dropped. And now he wants to become the first player to hit 2,000 trophies with a brawler, almost double rank 35. Let's see how that played out. Back then, there were still those bots in Showdown. Did they even exist anymore? Almost not at all. They used to have all sorts of modifiers too, which I think is a shame because they were kind of fun. Anyway, we're seeing them get taken out, and that extra life? What a rush. Plus, 8-Bit always respawned with 3 ammo ready. That's just sick. We see him tearing through everyone. 8-Bit was definitely the best brawler in the game, maybe even one of the strongest ever. Check out this teamed lobby. 3 players standing next to each other. That can't be right. Trio Showdown wasn't even a thing until 2024, but they still won, which is cool. But here comes the drama. He ended up with 1,991 trophies, just 9 short. He probably struggled to find matches fast enough and had a long matchmaking time. Ouch! Fast forward over half a year to May 30th, 2020, and we're here with Alive in the crucial round for the first brawler to hit 2,000 trophies. Those 9 trophies that the other 8-Bit player missed out on wouldn't be broken until 6 months later. If Alive wins here, it's a big deal. Now, what's up with Bia? She had that 1 HP shield similar to 8-Bit, but not quite as OP. If you almost took her out, she'd still last for about 2 seconds. That was her star power, which got removed later since it was too strong and random. You never knew if Bia had the star power or if she'd drop when you'd hit her. A bit tricky, right? Alive has fewer cubes, but faces a bunch of tanks. If Mortis played smart, he could take them out quickly, right? Not sure if they're teaming up or not. There are still 4 brawlers alive, making it look like a zero-sum game. No win streaks in play, and Alive might even end up with a minus for 4th place. First, we see Mortis gets taken out. Alive's got a decent shot now. He's got fewer cubes, but he could snag a trophy or 2 for 3rd place. If he scores 5 for 1st and 5 for winning, he'd have 2,000 trophies. What a meta back then, with Jackie, Mortis, and Shelly as his opponents. Total randomness. They're taking each other out, and Alive makes it. Here's what it looks like in the rankings. Most players are at rank 35, and he comes in with 2,000 trophies. Unbelievable. He's the first player in the world to do that. Fast forward over a month to July 18th, 2020. Yep, same player, Alive again, and this is the round for 2,500 trophies with a brawler. Just mind-blowing. And this time, he's rocking 8-Bit, not Bia. He's the first player over 2,000 and now gunning for 2,500. You can totally see he's teaming. Maybe he's faking it, but at this level, you kind of get it. It's interesting to see that these records are all set in Showdown. And look at this. There are meteorites now. I think they've set them up to target players standing together, which is Supercell's way of keeping teamers in check. But we see Crow here getting teamed up too. Now we're in the crucial phase. Does 8-Bit have that extra life? I think so. This whole match turns into a team fight, pinning the other 3 players down in a 3v3 showdown. The action's heating up, and 8-Bit uses his teleport to dodge a meteorite. He still hasn't attacked his Crow teammate, but Crow's down now. Gale goes for the ultimate, and yes, he's got that extra life. I had a feeling he would. That puts him in at least the top 2 for the 2,500 trophies. Can he snag 1st place too? That would be wild, especially since the other guy had more cubes at first. Here's another look at the standings. 2,508 trophies, 23,000 total. Pretty exciting stuff. After that, the world records slowed down for a bit, but then on March 12th, 2021, Alive makes a comeback. He's the first to 2,000, the first to 2,500, And now we're seeing the first round for a brawler to hit 3,000 trophies. This time, it's once again Bia, still rocking that 1 HP star power. I don't think 8-Bit's extra life was in play at that point, but it's cool to see how one player dominated the brawler records. No idea what's next, but Alive is definitely impressive. Just think of all the time he put into this. This round is cool since he's not too surrounded. He's got backup from his teammates, and he's even going after Edgar. Looks like he's gonna take him out, but it's mostly a bunch of players teaming up again, though not as extreme as before. They're mainly targeting the weaker tanks, and the Nani gadget? That thing lasts forever. They changed that one up, so it only sticks around for a few seconds now. He could keep it the whole match. How handy is that? As usual, I've got loads of sources and videos I referenced, and you can find all the links in the description. Be sure to check them out, and don't forget to subscribe for more Brawl Stars videos, either here or on my channel so you won't miss anything. The zone's tightening up now. I figured we'd have to fast forward because when teams form, nothing really happens, but here's where it gets wild. Quick count, 7 or 8 players still in the match. Ooh, he even got slowed by Jesse. Remember, he doesn't have that extra life, but he's rocking a 1 HP shield instead. He's not saving his buddy. He's actually backstabbing him here. Jesse goes down again, twice. Alive just keeps on rolling, and he gets hit down to 178 HP. What a fitting name for a showdown pro. The other guy only has 1 cube. If I were him, I'd take Jesse out for being so aggressive. He plays it smart, super tactical, and he's not getting hit. That 1 HP shield, the opponent finally takes it out, and guess what? He wins! Here's a screenshot from the world record page showing he hit 3,048 in the end. That record held for a while until 7 months later, in October 2021, when Pong DeLong shows up with Shelly for the 3,100 trophies. Not a huge leap though. Alive went from 2,000 to over 3,000 trophies, and now we've spent 7 months getting from 3,000 to 3,100, but let's check in on this stream. It was pretty crazy. He was live streaming this whole run with Shelly, but honestly, the gameplay wasn't that exciting. He mostly stayed out of the action, just like Alive, taking out opponents at the end. But hey, Shelly managed to snag 7 cubes, which is pretty nuts, but he didn't quite make it to first place. Come December 2022, and guess what? We've got a brawler just shy of 4,000 trophies. No kidding. How's that even possible? The jump from 3,000 was a challenge, and now someone's almost at 4,000? We're talking about Janet here, a very intriguing brawler. So far, we've only seen Bia and 8-Bit plus Shelly. I wondered why Janet's so special. Her gadget's powerful for holding off opponents, plus she can fly away in a pinch. Super handy for solo showdown. Let's check out how this player Barking plays. He's always on the lookout, playing it safe. He's got this jump gadget, and wow, they're cleaning up this round. Long story short, they win without much hassle. But get this, they finished 8 trophies shy of 4,000. Just like 8-Bit, who was 9 trophies shy of 2,000. This time, it's 3,992 trophies. So close. They didn't quite hit the big 4,000, but they did improve the old record by around 800 trophies. Now, in January 2024, over a year later, we have the Korean pro, Sunny, making a run with Shelly for those 4,000 trophies. Crazy, right? So why Shelly again? We've seen her before, maybe due to that heal star power? She's got a solid ultimate and can hold her own. What's cool is that he isn't teaming up, at least from what I can tell. He's charging his ultimate against an opponent, but it doesn't seem like he's actually teaming up. You could debate it, but he's not hanging out with his teammates. He's being all offensive. He's got hypercharge and his ult after taking down an opponent, and I love that. It's impressive to hit 4,000 trophies without resorting to teaming. What's really wild is how aggressive he is. By taking out opponents, he's got hypercharge, ult, and 6 cubes, making him a target no one wants to mess with. And wow, all these records are being set in solo showdown. What's up with that? Look at this. Poor opponents. He's just wiping them out without breaking a sweat. Okay, that opponent wasn't doing too hot, but still, it's crazy. He even picks up hypercharge casually and takes out the whole lobby. Top 4 is in the bag already. The zone's closing in, and he's got a solid edge. Most cubes, hypercharge, and his ult ready. True, the other 2 Shellys have them too, so that doesn't mean much yet. Pam makes a move, but misses. Good call. He's not getting hit, focusing on the biggest threat, and with the most health, he seals the win. Crazy. But wait, it gets even better. A few weeks later, Senny has a shot at being the first worldwide player to hit 4,500 trophies with the brawler. And look, this whole thing is happening in solo showdown. We'll see if he changes up his strategy. So first, he hints at teaming up, grabs the cubes, and then suddenly takes off. Classic move. Looks like he's kind of fake teaming here. His playstyle's unique. Breaking the old record after so long is impressive, but no teaming is rare. We've hardly seen that before. Now it's time for the fun part. He goes right for the middle to grab the box and charges his ultimate at the same time. He seems to know what he's doing, heading into the center with 5 cubes right off the bat. Whoa, that's a risky move. There's a Shelly with Hypercharge lurking nearby, but he keeps his focus, and with Hypercharge himself, he's in a great spot. He heads deeper into the middle, feeling safe with Hypercharge and his ult while starting with 6 cubes. But hey, it's not a guaranteed win. A surprise Shelly could still take him down in a heartbeat. Now he's playing the waiting game, hiding in the bushes with the best position and the most cubes. Nobody wants to take him on, and you can tell he's being super patient. That's the showdown trick. Most pros are all about that passive playstyle. They'll charge up their ults, grab a few kills early, but stick to a low-key strategy overall. It's still impressive. Then he hits the mark again. 4,500 trophies. Proof he did it all naturally. But just a month later, there's a snag. A matchmaking issue meant finding matches took ages because of too many players online. Remember that 100 star drops event? Well, Joa and these players took advantage of that, facing off against each other over and over again. Even on higher trophies, they could play against their second accounts. So Senny's hard-earned record got broken just a month later. That's rough. You can see it here. The end result had multiple brawlers at 4,500 trophies. The wildest was 4,691 trophies using the momentum. They shattered the record in just 24 hours, playing for 18 straight hours. They were trying to highlight how easily you could unfairly boost trophies. I don't blame them, but it stinks for Senny to lose his title like that. I found this clip later, and I'm not sure if it was done with the same trick, but it definitely wasn't achieved the usual way. No gameplay to show. Check it out. This account has 5,000 trophies, and it's called Angelo, and he's the only brawler with 5,000 trophies. All the others are sitting at 0. Just an Angelo cursed account. It's almost definitely fake, so what does fake mean? Well, it's not fake. The trophies are legit, and he probably used some trick. Maybe a matchmaking glitch or something in duels, but nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to the first place we have today. The first brawler to hit 10,000 trophies. No clickbait here. Of course, this wasn't done fairly, as you might guess. I'll break it down how it all went down. This is from the Chinese version of Brawl Stars. Important note, it runs separately from ours, but the records and trophies are pretty similar. There was a trick for playing against bots. Just know it only worked on the Chinese server. They pushed up to 6,000 trophies in just 24 hours. You had to create a room and back out or something. Apparently, if you picked a high brawler, you'd get matched against low brawlers and face the bot brawlers that you usually see at 0 trophies. How insane is that? Like a Mortis at 6,000 trophies. Now, think about this. This is the current world record holder for the most trophies. Before this, there was the 5,000 trophy Angelo, then 4,600 trophies with Dynamite, and don't forget Senny with 4,500 trophies who didn't even team up. Now, that's a legit world record holder in my book. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe for more Brawl Stars content, and remember to use creator code jojonas on the far right of the store. You can enter it every 7 days. Check out the credits and stay tuned for the next video. See ya!